Sorry about that. All right, let me know if you can all hear me. I know it's going to be a little bit of a buffer between when I see the chats and when I can actually answer the question, because usually for me it's about a 30-second delay because I live in the middle of the country and we have horrible internet here. So, uh, just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, see what you guys see what you guys think about the merge. And I know there was a lot of people that were a little bit sad, I guess, depressed. I'm not really sure. I know it was end of an era for a lot of people, and I know that a lot of people had a lot invested into Ethereum mining. But dark, dark, dark days are ahead of us. Unfortunately for crypto mining, we are not going to have the profitability that we were enjoying for a very long time. And most miners know that if you had been mining for any length of period of time, it would, 6, 7, 8 years now. You kind of see these cycles and you kind of know exactly what's going on. And yeah, so it's been an interesting ride these past couple of well, I guess it's only been about a day and a half, 2 days now after the merge, and I guess the world hasn't blown up yet. So I see Boris in the chat. Shout out to Boris. K Trim, Mass Boost. What's going on? It's good to see you guys. Let's see. Scott, hey, how's it going? All right, so yeah, just wanted to kind of talk about what you guys thought about the merge. I mean, do you really think it's the end of times for cryptocurrency mining, or do you think that maybe maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel? Yeah, and I guess if you've never mined any Ethereum or anything like that, then it doesn't really affect you that much. But I know a lot of people had a lot riding on that. So get into my controversial views on it. I think the Ethereum merge was something that needed to happen for cryptocurrency. You can't have a currency or a transaction layer that uses so much energy just to prove transactions. I don't see I don't see the use of proof of work really. I know tons of people are going to say, "Well, proof of work is the only way to prove and secure the network," but that's not true. That's not true at all. You know, you can Mastercard has been Mastercard Visa has been doing this for 30 years now, and they are able to do the same amount of transactions, or a million transactions for the same power that it takes to do maybe a couple thousand transactions if we're doing a proof of work. And then you also have all these silly other projects out there that are just absolutely worthless. So, and you can try to change my mind around that, but I I I really don't see any cryptocurrency besides, Ethereum had a great project. They had, you know, or they still are a great project, but they obviously saw the shortcomings when it comes to proof of work. So that's why they went proof of stake. Anybody with a brain knows that you can't be, burning up that much energy in order to uh, have a currency of any type. That just doesn't make any sense. And then here is another controversial stance. Cryptocurrency it's great for a holder, but as far as being an actual currency, what happens when the power goes out? What happens when the internet goes out? Are you going to be able to spend that money that you have accrued, that currency that you have there? I don't think so. So, and I know most people are like, well, you can't hold gold and all that. Well, gold is used for numerous amounts of things. It has a feasibility to gold. It's not only just a holder of value. You can actually use gold for different things. Whereas you come to cryptocurrency, what can you use it for besides making money? Which I'm not against that either. I'm totally against everybody being able to make some money, but it's yeah, it's neither here nor there when it comes to that because you're not going to burn all of that energy. So, and not have anything to have back it up physically. And I know lots of people. I know lots of people will say, "Oh no, proof of work is the only way." Well, come at me in the chat. Let's have a conversation because I'm interested to hear. I do best when I can like actually. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Actually bounce off of people and kind of have a back and forth. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and kind of just blabber on and go all different directions and not really have anything. Crypto Dave, how are you? Mega Rush, good to see you. Angel Eyes, Ryland Tech and Crypto, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, what are your thoughts on the future here? Do you really think that there is a future for proof of work algorithms, or is everything going to go proof of stake, and we're going to end up with something like a proof of stake model where you no longer have a bunch of miners, you just have a bunch of nodes and validators, and it allows everybody to, I know there's a little bit of a barrier for that 32 ETH, but if everybody has their way, then it'll come crashing down. I was in the crypto space back in the day of Bitcoin, GPU mining, Litecoin, Feathercoin, WorldCoin, Infinity Doge, Namecoin, Dash, pre-Ethereum. Yes, sir. It was good times back then. So simple then. Agree. I agree completely. I had my milk carton GPU mining rigs with the ribbon cables coming up to my GPU risers and had my MSI R9s. I think I have them sitting over here somewhere. Here, I'll grab them real quick. There we go. Look at these big beasts. Look at this big beast. This thing mined Litecoin when you could still mine Litecoin via GPUs. Yeah, the ROI, Crypto Dave, you make a good point. ROI on staking, if you think about it, you could almost, as long as you had 100% uptime, you could take that 4.5% to the bank. But that 4.5%, I can make a bigger return on a lot better or a lot easier investments. I mean, 4.5% APR, I can get that with certain accounts that you could put it into with your bank. So, it's like if I want to do that, I might as well just go to my bank. So when it comes to actual investments, do I wait for the coin to come down and just become a buyer of ETH, or do I actually, what do I do? What do I do? Let's see here. I think there's still a future for proof of work. Angel Eyes. All right. So explain to me how proof of work even makes sense now that we have a cryptocurrency that's using a proof of stake, aka validators, that you no longer have to have any type of miners, destroying the electrical grid. I know that we have tons of power that is available to a lot of people, but, to a lot of people, price of power is going up and it's no longer going to be feasible to be able to mine at home or, yeah. 4.5%. Exactly, Crypto Dave. That's weak. And that's the thing though. Like you said, although they did say this was their plan all along, it was and I won't take credit for this. Somebody else said it like this, but it was a very slow rug pull where you finally had, the rug pulled out from underneath you, and nobody could say that they couldn't see it coming because the writing has been on the wall. In many of Red Panda's videos, when he had spoke to, I guess it was Tim Biko, the guy who's on the Ethereum the board or whatever, he had said, he was like, the merge is coming, it's happening. They have too many investors invested in the proof of stake to go back on that now. So, when they have investors to answer to, it gets a little bit serious. You got to be able to put up or shut up. And Ethereum team and developers, they put up and they went through all the hard work and they actually got it done. So let's see, Flux. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though too, with all these different projects that are going on, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, everybody says, oh, well, it has a white paper. Oh, great. Okay. Most projects have a white paper. They'll say that it, is going to change the way that currency works. I have yet to see any of these projects change the way currency works. I personally have not seen it. So we shall see. Yeah, Web3, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Web3. I mean, you can come up with all these fancy words that you want. Web3, it's the same thing as cloud. When people started saying cloud and cloud this and cloud that and blah, 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 it's like, great. Okay, you're literally renaming something that has already been named. Like, this technology has been around for years. And just because people didn't know what it was, I'm going to rename it, call it something else, and then everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, the cloud. We need to get into this cloud infrastructure. And most people will be like, well, the cloud infrastructure, that's definitely going to be a different setup that they have there. When it's like, that's such bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not. It's literally server technology, but that's been used for years. Just now people are utilizing it in a different way. Yeah, exactly right, Crypto Dave. Most projects copy other coins' white papers. They're literally copy pasted. They literally, right here, they copy it, change a few words in here. La 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 la. Oh wow, that's great. Now all of a sudden we're decentralized. It's like people who say decentralized. You guys make me want to tear my freaking hair out when you say that. It's not decentralized. If everybody's mining to pools, what is a pool? A pool is centralized miners. I mean, think about that. Everybody wants to say like that this is the wave of the future, but it's like, yes, in one sense it is. In one sense, Bitcoin does something. You know what I mean? Bitcoin allows me to get rid of Western Union in my banks and everything like that. It makes it so, Uncle Sam can't tell me to send, Vadim in Poland money. They can't tell me not to. It gets rid of your Western Union and stuff. It allows me to transfer that over to them without anything like that. But guess what? That can happen without a proof of work. And the only reason why Bitcoin isn't even talking about going proof of work is because the project leaders have either disappeared or have passed away, or we don't even know who they are. So realistically, does anybody know? So, let's see. Proof of work just gives the average person the availability to participate. Well, okay, I'm not even gonna read that whole thing. Does proof of work or could proof of stake work if you only had to stake like one Ethereum or two Ethereum or something like that? So, and and Mass Boost, I totally get you too. That yes, I agree that you do. I think it is important to have participation from us little guys because there's a bunch of people out there that want to participate, want to get into it. A lot of people have an entrepreneur attitude where they're like, listen, I want to be able to create some type of income. And then I always love when people are like, passive income. If there's such thing as a passive income, I haven't come across it yet. Everything always takes a little bit of work, and if you're not working a little bit at it, then it's probably not making you too much money. The only people who can make passive income are the millionaires and the billionaires. Let's see. Are you still mining right now? Yes. Yes, I am, Crypto Dave. I am still mining right now, and I am mining Ethereum Classic, not financial advice. So here's the thing. For anybody who was in this in Mass Boost, since you're saying that you were here from way back in the day, if you're able to continue to mine right now and you're willing to pay the money for the electric, not worried about, your equipment costs and stuff like that, maintenance, your time, blah, 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 and you're willing to make that investment, because that's when it becomes an investment. Unfortunately, investments take a little bit to mature. You can't expect them to make money overnight. You have to be willing to wait 4 to 5 years before you could even think about getting a return on an investment. So if you're willing right now, every month, laying out that cold hard green freedom dollars, you know what I mean, brother? You got those freedom dollars out there that are going to go out and pay your bills, whereas you're stacking up your crypto bag. You can do that, but then it's highly risky. And obviously, no investment is without risk. So let's see. I'm in AWS. Cloud has been around since exactly, Mega Rush. Cloud is not cloud. It's literally, once the internet was available to most regular people, it made it so you could host servers in different locations and it didn't matter. Whereas when you first started off in these places way back in the day, and this is pre my time. I know I look old as shit, but I'm not that old, I promise, guys. But back in those days, you had your local networks. You had a local ring network that was literally on site. You had your internet servers and everything like that. Now you have the internet where everything is distributed and you don't have to have everything in one place. So let's see. Yeah, investing towards the future. If you want to invest in cryptocurrency and mining, don't think that it's going to be an overnight thing, because we have some dark days ahead of us, brothers, and it's not going to be a good one. Why are you talking about Web 2? Flux is Web 3. Wow, Web 3? Let's just add a number to that, call it something else, when really it's the same thing. Let me guess, it's a distributed internet, and there's decentralized, and everybody's a winner. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. These people are out of their damn minds. Out of their minds. They don't know what they're talking about. This is what happens when you end up with marketing in charge of actual decisions. This is what happens when you end up with too many goddamn managers in the office and not enough actual workers. Or you have the workers, but you ain't listening to the workers because that doesn't make enough money for you. So You know, you can sell all these dreams all you want, but it ain't gonna happen. Let's see, Crypto Dave. I've turned off and I'm selling quite a bit. I ROI'd and enjoyed the journey, keeping a few cards for spec buying. Okay, yep, Crypto Dave. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. Glenn Olson, are you saying Amazon is distributed and decentralized? Of course it is. It's called geo redundancy, Glenn. Geo redundancy, bud. And it's not FUD. It's not supposed to be fear, you know. It's just the truth. And I know some people hate having their dreams crushed. And that's another thing with marketing and managers and everything like that. Yeah, y'all are dreamers. You're dreamers, and I get it. We need dreamers, and we need to have that out of the box thinking. But you can also do that by making logical sense as well. You know, Amazon is owned by a single organization, yes, but they have decentralized, geo-redundant systems that are running all around the world. You know, I Crypto Dave, I was lucky enough too, where when Ethereum was sitting at $3,000 still or $4,000, I sold every single one of my old cards, and you know that, yeah, I made quite a quite a pretty penny on that. Let's see. Geo redundancy has been proven multiple times that it don't work as people think. That's a PR ploy. Okay. I'll bite on that, Glenn. I will bite on that because that's true. That is true. That a lot of that is PR because anybody who's dealt with load balancing or failovers know that the failover works maybe 20% of the time. So usually you have some manual work to go in there and change things around. The biggest thing with this is data redundancy, is being able to have that data split up, and you can have a copy of it here, a copy of it there. And okay, you don't want to use Amazon, so you can literally set up your own servers in all the Equinox server centers that they have out there. Go ahead and set one up in Denver. Go ahead and set one up in LA. Go ahead and set one. And the big reason with geo redundancy is for natural disasters. So that way, when Washington, D.C., all my Ashburn data centers that are up there in Ashburn get, wiped out from the first strike, we're hoping that the data is still in Denver and Los Angeles or in Dallas or Chicago or White Sands or wherever we have, the next set of servers that are holding that information. Look at Google and AWS. They do fantastic when it comes to load balancing and all that kind of stuff. So, to say that it's geo redundancy is a total PR ploy, I'll be with you 50% on that one. 50%, I would say that's correct. An example of long-term investing, it took years of investing in Doge back into before being a... Yeah, you got that right. My Doge was worth dog shit. And then all of a sudden, we have the Elon Musk decided to go ahead and push it, and all these silly people decided to invest in it. So, and I was happily there to cash in on that one. Let's see. Dima Tekchenko USA. Turned off my rigs today. 950 mega hash, was making $2 gross on each. Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be making a whole lot of money in these next couple of years. It's a tough one. Have I been drinking? Hey, listen. I'll let you in on a secret. I do drink, but I don't partake a lot. So my drink of choice tonight is going to be Dr. Pepper. I usually rock out the brisk iced teas, but tonight we're going with a nice refreshing Dr. Pepper. This message brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Drink Dr. Pepper. It'll make you feel good. Not sponsored in any way. But yeah, so that this is more of a rant session for me. So if you guys have any questions, write them in the chat. Let me know what the dealio is, and yeah, I appreciate you guys talking tonight. I mean, it has been a whirlwind of emotions for a lot of people, but I'm telling you, this too shall pass. Okay, guys? There's that famous saying, this too shall pass. All these dark times and everything like that, yeah, they're going to feel like shit. Yeah, everybody's going to, be like, oh, I'm getting out of mining. You're going to see a lot of the big places that invested a crap ton of money at the exact wrong time. They waited until all of a sudden all of this crazy shit is going on, and then they're like, oh, let's go ahead and make these data centers that we can put mining rigs in. Let's do this, let's do that. You've had guys that have been doing it for years and years before this, and that's why they're able to continue. Is there any proof of work projects you do believe in? The only one was Ethereum, so I really need to see something that actually has a good development team behind it. So this is it. When I'm watching, and I've been in the, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm all high and mighty, because I'm not. I'm a normal human being. I'm an idiot. I'm a developed monkey. I think we all are developed monkeys, where our brains still have primal instincts, but we have somehow adapt to use tools. So, POW projects that I believe in. The reason why I believed in Ethereum was because they had their own technology. Yes, they used a little bit of Bitcoin technology, but they changed things up to be able to do more things within the network. They created technology, and they did development and everything like that. Whereas all these next projects that I've seen come up, I've seen it enough where when these people start talking, all I see is shit coming out of their mouth. All I see is shit coming out of their mouth. They're so full of shit, their eyes are brown. You know what I mean? It is like they're repeating keywords. They're repeating things that everybody has said for years. Decentralized, ledger. I can't even think of all the ones, but they always say the same things, and it's the most annoying thing in the world that people say those types of things. Yeah, Crypto Dave, don't you worry about Panda. He's going to be doing just fine. Angel Eyes, what do you think about ETHW? I think it's just a fork of a project that is never going to turn back. So there's really no point in ETHW. It's like, right now I'm mining Ethereum Classic, but that's just because I think that might be the most possible way to maybe get a return on investment someday, but realistically, I don't think so. It's gonna be quite a while before we see a return on that investment, if you know what I mean. There's no other Okay, you asked that, actually. Proof of work. Is there a project I believe in? Yeah, it's called Bitcoin. The first proof of work coin that was out there. Satoshi's vision. It wasn't for people to get rich quick. It was for people to be able to have a way of transferring currency without having Uncle Sam get in their hands in their pockets or telling them no. So, yeah. Hey now, brown eyes rule. Hey, K-Spec, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Glad you were able to make it. Today is just a talking head live. I need to get a little bit more into streaming live. I want to do more of the fun live streams, but winter's here. I finally have a little bit of time left over in the days. So, I mean, obviously tonight is pretty late for me to be streaming. It's 12:30. I actually, I'm not going to lie, I took a little bit of a nap at about 8:30 when it was family movie night. Anytime it's time for family movie night, I'm out on the couch. So, I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit! You know what? Let's go online and rant for a little bit. Let's see if we can stir anything up." K-Spec, no more GPUs out of their misery, but there will be more to come because I have a crap ton of bad GPUs down in the garage, and we'll be dispatching those soon. I do have those, and I'm sorry, I hit the mic again. I do have those Ethereum coins. Here, let's see here. I got these Ethereum coins, and I have these 556 rounds. So I think we'll do one of those numbers, and then when I shoot the coin, I'll do like a giveaway or something like that, and I'll give away the coin with the. I'll probably do a coin with the spent shell casing, and I'll put that as a giveaway. D Mining, what's going on, brother? Let's see. Mass Boost says Ethereum Classics is excuse me. Ethereum Classics is actually the original fork of Ethereum. Technically, this is true, and that's what a lot of people don't realize as well. Is that you have a project that's already been forked once before because they had a hack, the DAO hack, that really it caused a lot of headache for them. And that's another thing when it comes down to, everybody's like, oh, decentralized. Well, what the hell happened to Ethereum when they were allowed to walk back the blockchain and make it so those transactions never happen? That everybody wants to think that there's no one person in charge, but guess what? Whoever creates the project is probably going to have some type of backdoor to keep a hold on that project. Crypto Babble, I'd buy a shotgun. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I put them on the website with the 500 hula dolls that my dumbass bought. You guys want to hear something funny? My dumbass thinks that, oh yeah, I'm going to do this YouTube thing full on, right? Listen, I just need to take it more of what it really is that I'm doing this more as a hobby, and that it's nothing more than that, is that I like to talk to you guys. I like to share my experiences. So my dumbass self, pre-COVID, decides, everybody seems to like Betty in the videos, the little hula doll Betty, and maybe I could buy a bunch of those and sell them on the website. And I literally waited, and it was probably 6-7 months. Finally, they said, oh, okay, we're out of quarantine. We can finally make your things. Here they come, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, what was it, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer now, my wife said, what are all those boxes on the front porch? It was literally 4 huge boxes. And I was like, oh man, does it have Chinese writing on it? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. They finally came. I finally got all my Bettys. So now I'm literally sitting on 500 hula dolls that go on your dashboard that bobble back and forth. So maybe we'll try to do like a Christmas in December, or 4th of July in December. Or do so. I don't know. That's how stupid it is. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the freaking things besides try to sell them now. And I have 500 of them. Why did I buy 500 hula dolls? What a moron. So anyway, if you go to Yankee Depot or down over here, let's see if I can, there we go, yankeedepot.com, you can buy a hula doll. that goes on your dash. Oh my God, what an idiot. Why did I do that? And even my wife was like, what the hell? Well, story of my life. I should go get one out of the box downstairs, but that's a really long walk down there. All right. If you guys promise to wait 1 second, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, K-Spec, you know the deal. You know that I buy way too much ammo too. We buy in the cases, you know what I mean, brother? We got it loaded up, baby. Hold on. I'm going to grab one of the Hula dolls so you can see the authentic quality that we have. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, you sons of bitches. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Holy cow. All right, here's the box. Show you this. Show you this. Each one is handmade, okay? Each one of these is handmade. Look at this packaging that it comes in. Ultra professional. Ultra professional. Oh, the big reveal. Oh, goes on the dash. Shoot up some Cryptobabble. That's not a bad idea. I have so many of these. I could freaking definitely do some shooting on the weekends. And this would definitely be a hard target to hit if I went about 100 yards out. Just see if I could take the head off of Betty. So this is Betty. Betty is a handmade hula doll. It is made in China, so a little bit of freedom is taken away for that, but not too much freedom because it is a hula doll, and hula dolls are known to set people free. So there is a magic. You can see her eyes are hand painted. Her flowers are hand painted red, white, and blue. So, you know, there's a lot of detail and quality that goes into each and every one of these. I feel like I should like set it up so it's like chilling here, so that way you guys continue to see it. There we go. Don't fall off of there, Betty. As soon as I hit the microphone, it's gonna fall off of there. So, but yeah. So my dumbass now has 500 of these hula dolls. What an idiot! How? Why? Why did I do that? Why? But I will say. I hope they do sell because I think everybody deserves to have a wonderful little Betty on their dash. Yeah, Boris, three easy payments of $9.99. Act now, and you too can save on these wonderful Betty dolls. I don't know why every time I go into a salesman voice, I always go to country. It's just like, come on down. Come on down to Yankee Depot where we put junk in your junk and cash in our pocket. Maybe leave them in the box so they don't sell with missing pieces. Yeah. I'll shoot through the box so that way everything stays in there. Oh man. All right, what do you guys want to talk about? But wait, there's more. You act now, we'll throw in an Ethereum coin. Or act now, and we'll throw in this handy dandy miniature tape measure. It measures up to 3 feet, has every single number on there. This too can be yours. Act now. This is the free gift offer. You get a mini tape measure with your hula doll. Plus shipping and handling. Yeah, that'd actually kind of be cool, Mass Boost, just to put them up on balloons. But so here's the thing, though. I literally have I'm in uh, I'm in the approach path for the airport here, so it makes it kind of hard for me to do aerial things. I'll give you a little secret. I do work in the aviation business, so I kind of know the deal with staying out of trouble with the FAA. So we'll definitely work on that. It has every single number on there. K-Spec, you have any rigs on right now? K-Spec, yes, I do. I have, I think we have like 15 rigs still up, so we have about 4.5 gigahash online right now, and that's running on Ethereum Classic, and I'm not excited about it just because, before when the crash came, I decided to stay with Ethereum because I thought Ethereum was the better project and actually had, some type of promise of making it. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what ends up shaking out of this, and you know, it's not all doom and gloom. But I will say, proof of stake was inevitable, guys. I mean, you you can't be burning that much energy. Think about how things are going. If things are supposed to be getting more efficient, why would we ever want to go back and burn as much electricity as we can? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. You see these guys? Look, that's what I should have titled it. Never forget, or never forget. You know, these poor souls right here, they never stood a chance. And are we going back to this? No, we're not going back to it. But guess what? We can fondly remember it, and we can have funny stories to tell our kids and be like, oh, you know, I remember back in my day, we used to mine the coins, and we weren't even really miners. So, all right, that's all I got. I'm done. I'm done ranting tonight. Hopefully, y'all have a good night, and you can go home and sleep well. All right. Good night, everybody, and we will talk to you later. Bye now.